welcome back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Golf. Now I have another sad news to report. Like I said, domestic violence.
Okay.
We heard about it a lot, but not that much. Not as much as drugs, but still, this one is actually took place way back, about a few years back. However, it's still a very tragic incident which has surfaced now due to the fact that the woman who has been attacked by her lover, this particular girl, she's only 20. That's a sad part. Like right now she's 20, so that means that the time that she was attacked, she was about I believe
19,
probably
18.
19, exactly. She's quite young. Now this particular girl or woman, Nattamon Jan Raksa, in the picture there, and her lover is Piyapong Nimnuan. Now she was attacked by her lover. He actually splashed acid onto her face as well as her body, so it's obviously is create a lot of injuries to her bodies. Exactly, and the thing is, they say that this took place on the 19th of September of last year, and she said that they have been not in a good place for quite a while due to the fact that her lover is very a jealous type, let's just put it that way, and the girl, she's quite pretty. So she said that after he took her to the dentist and then brought her back home, she thought that they were going to talk it out. However, he started arguing with her about several things, and it was the same story, so about how he was jealous about her being with other people, so on and so forth. She said that suddenly, without knowing or beforehand, he grabbed a glass that have acid on it and start to splash her with it. She said that at the time, Kun Piyapong mother, her lover's mother, was in the house, so she was the one that sent her off to Pumipon Hospital. But she told the hospital, the nurses, that the girl has been splashed by the toilets chemicals. Yeah, toilet cleaners, because obviously she's afraid that her son will get arrested. And of course, the family promised this girl that they're gonna look after her. She said that she was in the hospital for 2 months, almost 2 months, and afterward, no one actually took care of her after she left the hospital. So the family did not really take any responsibility. Right now, she has to get out of the university because she no longer could go in. I probably think that, I think it's probably due to her injuries. Was probably in pain. So, and at this point, the police has received this particular charge and will charge the man later on, and then probably investigate a little bit more on this, because she should get some kind of compensation, or he should get arrested, really, because this is like domestic violence gone bad.
I wonder where he is right now.
I don't know
why it takes a whole year. I mean, I think the girls probably just innocently believe that things.
Yeah, he probably has been paying her off. That's the thing. So, well, another domestic violence we have.
Yes.
And this one is quite big news.
Yes, and this actually involved quite a well-known person, because he was a national athlete as the what's it called?
A shooter. A shooting athlete.
Shooting athlete. His name is Jakrit Panit Patikam. How well he is as the athlete. He's actually won 20 SEA Games gold medal. He ranked 8th in the World Cup in Munich, Germany, and 8th in the Olympic of 2008. But that doesn't mean,
he has the right to actually hurt anyone.
Yes. What happened was, over the weekend, his wife just ran to the police. His wife took 2 kids, ran to the police and said that she has been abused and she could not take it anymore. So the police able to make an arrest, or well, one newspaper said the police make an arrest. Another newspaper said he surrendered himself, but like we can see anyway, he looks smiley enough walking in the precinct. Anyway, at the end of the day he got stressed out on Saturday night when he was in a cell in the precinct. So they have to take him to the police hospital.
Right.
The doctor diagnosed that he's just too stressed out, probably have some nervous breakdown.
Okay.
You know, from this, and he just, yeah. Then he get back to the cell on the Sunday early morning. So finally, the police charged him. Actually, when they went to the hospital for the first time, they did get urine check.
Right.
But he refused to get blood check because he said he's afraid of syringes.
Okay, come on.
He said,
you're
well,
like shooting athletes.
At the press conference, he told the press that the press can just ask SAT, Sport Authority of Thailand, that he have never get blood check because he afraid of syringe.
Okay.
Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but anyway. So the police able to search his house and charge him another 4 charges. That he has .38 and .357 and another 2 automatic with him. He have weapons that normally...
Which is not surprising because, you know, he's a shooter. That I get, but the thing is...
He have some weapon that normally, what's it called? The official could not give him registration, which is M4 in the house.
So this could be illegally obtained.
Yes, and he also got charged with another charge because he wouldn't let the police officer take blood check.
Okay.
Like
so obviously
arrested resistant kind of thing, and also he threatened other people, caused them to scare off. I don't know what's the term in the police term,
right,
but
so
that's what one of the charges.
Really, right.
Life-threatening, and police is planning to send him off to stay in the cell today. Because and wouldn't let him get bail because they're afraid that he will get out and abuse other people.
Right.
So yeah, talking about all these weapons that not supposed to be in possession.
Right.
He said he hasn't been home for so many days. He's not sure how that get into his house.
Right.
Anything could happen.
Okay.
And he pleaded that to his wife of 7 years that
he wants to get back with her?
He loved her very much.
Okay.
He admitted he used to have so many mistresses.
Okay.
So far. But he loved his wife very much. And he couldn't believe that this happening. And he loved his son. He loved his kids so much.
What a pattern.
Anyway. He just don't understand why his wife doing this. He's the one pay off her debt for 15 million baht.
Alright, so the case go on and on.
He said, he said before he got arrested, he already trying to come up with the name of the 3rd child that he's planning to have with her. I don't know if she's planning to have with him.
Whatever.
But obviously,
All right. I think that, you know, it doesn't pan out, and the thing is, I hope he get arrested for a long time because, you know, men should learn that no matter how mad you are, you don't have any right to hurt anyone else. It doesn't matter, women, men, same thing. You don't have that right.
It's never a way to solve any problem.
Exactly. Now move on to another interesting news, and this one is probably is an update and is one of the biggest case because, of course, another businessman that went missing and at this point pronounced dead, คุณชัยชนะหมายงาน. This is the โรงเกลือ market businessman, one of the biggest man really in the area. Now they say that at this point the village chief คุณน้อยขยันดี of Buriram province has been arrested, and the police took him to the place to actually reenact the crime. Now they say that คุณน้อย or น้อยขยันดี, the the village chief, has said that he worked with Pansak Mongkonsin, the other culprit that has been arrested earlier, in terms of trying to abduct this particular businessman, Kun Chaichana. Now, Kun Noi claimed that he was the one that drove Kun Chaichana's pickup truck back to Kun Pansak, the other culprit that has been arrested earlier's house. Now, they say that Kun Noi claims that Kun Pansak, along with 3 other men, who the police right now get the names already and already in court asking for arrest warrant, but they didn't disclose the names because they don't want to give them a heads up. Now they say that Kun Chaichana was shot with the teaser, and then that's how he was able to be transferred to another truck, and eventually Kun Noi said that he didn't know where they took the businessman. He just knew that they took them because his part was done just by driving that particular car back to Kun Pansak's house. But then the rest, he didn't know what's else going on, how Kun Chaichana got killed. He just knew that he was tased by teaser. So that's pretty much it. At this point, the police will look for the 3 other culprits, but it looks like it will be resolved soon, this case.
Okay. Moving on to another news that has been on the first page almost every day. Or we could say every day.
Every day. Let's call it every day.
Anyway, we're talking about the jet set monk.
Right.
Or the scandalous monk that finally got disrobed by the by the what do you call the committee of the monk in Srisaket and also Ubon Ratchathani province. They finally decided to disrobe him. What happened over the weekend was we heard before about the 24-year-old woman that used to be his wife, also
who got pregnant at 14
and have a child together. They finally came in Bangkok to see the DSI just to make sure the case progress. And of course, more witness said they used to see this former monk. Right now, we can call him Virapon Sukpon as the normal name. Driving to pick up this girl every evening, not every evening, often enough, and send her back home early morning. Sometimes he wear normal clothing. Sometimes he wear monk robe. Anyway, more from that, and I mean, we heard enough about that, I guess. The DSI has announced that besides what we heard before, 22 cars and 35 cars, right now he found more evidence that this man, Virapon Sukpon, has been involved in tax evasion of the expensive car. So he suspects that the total is right now 70 cars. A little more than 70 cars, and he believed that soon it will reach 100 cars total.
All right.
And not just that, there are also some speculation that he probably involved in not just money laundering, tax evasion, but probably also the drug trafficking. The police got the report that this go back to Kantitham Monastery in Srisaket. There was a tip-off that in the middle of the night, some of the night, they will see a pickup truck drove into under the said to be the biggest emerald Buddha in the world that already proven it's not real emerald. It's a green color stone. Anyway, there will be the pickup truck drove in underneath the emerald Buddha in the middle of the night around 1 or 2 a.m. and they will carry some big bags in and out that area, which people suspect it might be some kind of influential substances, which they cannot pinpoint what it was. So the police went in and tried to check it virtually. Nothing looked illegal virtually. They couldn't find any trace yet, but they will send in the special officers to really check, I guess, with some more scientific tools just to make sure whether it has any residue or anything. And police said if it's let's say if it's marijuana, it wouldn't be so difficult to find a trace. So, and one more thing about Khanditam Monastery. Even though there is all this many scandalous happen, but the Office of Buddhist said that they will make the progress about the registration of this Khanditam Monastery to be the temple, because at the end of the day, this monk already leave the place.
Right.
So for them, probably it's the place itself. The place
Well,
itself
it's already
doesn't.
there.
Yeah, and the place itself doesn't do anything wrong. You know, it's a place for people to go there and pray and
I heard
worship.
that there was like only about 5 months left or something like that.
Yeah.
That they all just kind of left.
Yes, and I forget to say, those 5 monks, I feel bad for those monks. We have no idea whether he has anything to do with it. The police got them all check their urine.
Okay.
And they all clean,
Which is good.
which is good. They can clear themselves out. Anyway, we're gonna take a short break. There's so many information about this. We're gonna take a short break, and we'll come back with not too good news. You probably heard about Chulalongkorn University graduation ceremony
And the insensitive of the Hitler picture.
Yes.
Plus the mobile cabinet. So please stay tuned.